Partnered by Times Influence.
The corporate sector plays a crucial role in driving India's GDP. Taking cognizance of this, Dun & Bradstreet returns to honour the champions of change with the Dun & Bradstreet Awards 2018 presented by LIC of India, a platform recognising the leading companies of India for their outstanding performance in India's corporate sector. Eminent visionaries from across sectors share their insights on challenges and opportunities that are transforming the Indian economy and also feature these leading corporations for their exemplary performance in the 18th edition of its publication, India's Top 500 Companies. Here are the highlights from the event.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 18th edition. My name is Sachin Kumbhar and I will be walking you through this highly expectant and exciting evening. And a special and a big thank you to our chief guest for joining us here and making this evening extra special, sir. Thank you so much. Well, let me also take the opportunity to thank all the partners who have come on board to ensure the success of this event. Our presenting partner, Life Insurance Corporation of India, principal partner, Capital First Limited, meal benefit partner, Sodexo Benefits and Reward Services India, general insurance partner, the New India Assurance Company Limited, automobile partner, Mahindra & Mahindra Limited, real estate partner, 25 South, a project by Hubtown and the Wadhwa Group, co-partners, Trina Solar Limited, Smera Ratings Limited, Bioma Group, and television partner ET Now. Thank you, all of you, for all your support. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have mentioned the word tradition a few times already, and as things go on at the DNB Awards night, tradition demands that the tone and texture of the evening be defined right at the top by the Managing Director of the India chapter. He is a Managing Director of Dun & Bradstreet India, Mr. Manish Sinha.
It is an honor for Dun & Bradstreet to be your host this evening. We have branded this evening's function as Champions of Change. And we've done some proprietary research that helps provide a backdrop for the function. The research we've done is in 4 segments that represent the entire landscape of the Indian economy. And the sectors are manufacturing, services, agriculture, and what we call the new age. The research that we do into these sectors looks into 2 of the main sources of our key capability. One of those is our proprietary database. This proprietary database is almost 200 years old. The second source of our capability is the macroeconomic research that we do. And this economic research covers hundreds of millions of companies across hundreds of countries. And the insights that come out of the database is what we wanted to use as the backdrop for this evening's event. So finally, let me congratulate all the champions of change in this room. Those of you who are in the manufacturing industry, you are the champions of change because you're creating a society and a country that is more egalitarian and an economy that is more robust, and you're creating more jobs. Congratulations to the champions of change in the services industry. You are poised to increase productivity by a bigger amount in a smaller time frame than has ever been seen, just because of the inflection point that India is at. And you're also a champion of change in terms of the interconnectedness. Those of you who are winners here in the agriculture sector, we salute you. You have done more than the rest of us have done for this sector in the 70 years of independence. And those of you who are the champions of change in the new age, congratulations to you, because you are showing us the way in terms of how we can win as a country in the 4th Industrial Revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again on behalf of Dun & Bradstreet. Thanks very much, and Jai Hind.
Well, the preeminence of tonight's event is confirmed by the galaxy of distinguished personalities in attendance. Ladies and gentlemen, privileged indeed to give you Senior Company Officer, Dun & Bradstreet UK and Board Chairman, Dun & Bradstreet India, Mr. Julian Prower.
On behalf of Dun & Bradstreet, I extend my warmest welcome and thanks to all of you for your presence tonight. It's a privilege for me to be with you to recognise and celebrate India's best performing companies with the Dun & Bradstreet Corporate Awards. I'm delighted that I'm in India to participate in the celebrations today. Since 1997, Dun & Bradstreet has been showcasing the outstanding performance of the leading corporates in India through the premier publication, India's Top 500 Companies. We've witnessed the tremendous economic growth and development of India over the past 2 decades, an average growth rate of 7% since 1997. I'm informed that India's top 500 companies contribute 17% of the country's GDP. Dun & Bradstreet's top 500 publications acknowledges the immense contribution, which is only possible because of the unwavering commitment of business leaders like you in this room. Since we met last time at the Corporate Awards, a major development has occurred in India, which was the implement of one of the biggest tax reforms, goods and services tax, GST. At a global level in Dun & Bradstreet, we've looked at data from over 160 countries where GST has been implemented in the past. I must share the impact of such reform in those countries is similar to what was faced in India last year and somewhat today. However, what truly inspires me is the pace with which the Indian economy has recovered since the initial disruption caused by the launch of GST. I was informed that the 7.2% GDP growth achieved during the quarter end December 2017 has led India to regain the status as one of the fastest growing economies in the world. And the leading corporates here tonight, the champions of change, who have largely contributed to India's progress, will have to ensure this continues to be one of the fastest growing economies going forward. Dun & Bradstreet is privileged to be recognised in the best among India's companies. I would like to congratulate all the companies featured in India's top 500 companies 2018 and the award winners tonight. I wish you all the very best for the future. Thank you all and enjoy the evening.
Our next speaker is a distinguished gentleman. Please give it up for Managing Director, Life Insurance Corporation of India, Shri Hemant Bhargava.
It's indeed a pleasure to be here. It's a really special evening because we are having some of the chosen corporate leaders who have distinguished themselves by dint of their work in their respective field. Today, Indian economy is at a stage where, after continuously increasing at more than 6%, now we are also looking at how do we continuously keep increasing at a flip rate which is higher than 7%. So it's a very important juncture at which we are. And LIC, as one of the investors, which has around a little more than 4% of total market capitalization, we are always interested as an investor. And as an investor, it is our primary objective that we are invested in those companies which are giving good returns so that back at our end, we are able to give good returns to our 30 crore policyholders, who are so very important, because these are the people who trust us. And that is, it's this trust for last 61, 62 years, which has enabled us to manage a life fund which today exceeds 30 trillion rupees. I'm once again very happy for being invited to address this august house, and I congratulate all the winners of this evening. Thank you very much.
And that, friends, brings us to one of our highlight moments, the address by our esteemed chief guest this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Government of India, Shri Shiv Pratap Shukla ji.
मुझे प्रसन्नता है कि आज मैं आप लोगों के बीच हूँ। भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था, मुझे लगता है कि अगर विचार किया जाए तो अन्य देशों की अर्थव्यवस्था से, तो जब पूरा विश्व डगमगा रहा था अर्थव्यवस्था में, तब भी भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था हमारे परिवारों के माध्यम से सुरक्षित हो गई और वो हम विचलित नहीं हो पाए। इस नाते जब भी कोई कॉरपोरेट सेक्टर की बात होती है तो ट्रांसपेरेंसी पर भी बात होती है और ग्रोथ पर भी बात होती है। मुझे लगता है कि जो आगे चलने वाला है 7% का ग्रोथ हमारा स्टेबल रहेगा। हिंदुस्तान की कल्पना न तो किसान के बिना की जा सकती है, न तो कॉरपोरेट के बिना की जा सकती है। इन दोनों को मिलाने की जरूरत है। और इसी नाते प्रधानमंत्री जी ने नारा दिया कि सबका साथ सबका विकास, तो इस दृष्टि से दिया कि कॉरपोरेट को भी उन्होंने कहा कि नहीं भाई, आपको आगे बढ़ना चाहिए। हम ये जानते हैं कि हम किसान के लिए भी कर रहे हैं, कारपोरेट के लिए भी कर रहे हैं। न तो कारपोरेट को अलग किया जा सकता है, न तो किसान को अलग किया जा सकता है। आइन बिना दोनों को जोड़े हुए इंडिया की कल्पना भी नहीं की जा सकती है। इस नाते मैंने इस बात का आग्रह आप सभी लोगों से किया है कि हिंदुस्तान की अर्थव्यवस्था पर दायित्व सरकार और आप दोनों का है। हम दोनों मिलकर के हिंदुस्तान की अर्थव्यवस्था को ठीक करेंगे। किसान को तो जीने के लिए साधन चाहिए, हमको और आपको मिलकर के हिंदुस्तान को बनाने के लिए साधन चाहिए। हम सब मिलकर के हिंदुस्तान को बनाने की तरफ बढ़ें, हिंदुस्तान की अर्थव्यवस्था को सुदृढ़ करें। विजनरी प्राइम मिनिस्टर है, तो इस विजनरी प्राइम मिनिस्टर के जो शब्द हैं, जो सपने हैं, उसको आप निश्चित रूप से अच्छी तौर पर साकार कर सकते हो, उसमें सहयोगी हो सकते हो। मैं आपसे उस सहयोग की अपेक्षा करते हुए एक बार पुनः यहाँ मंच के लोगों को धन्यवाद देते हुए कि ऐसे कारपोरेट को आज अवार्ड देने जा रहे हैं। अवार्ड से वह और अपने को इस देश के विकास के लिए जोड़ सकेंगे और हम लोग भी अनुग्रहित होंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Well, with that, we come to the showcasing of the publication India's Top 500 Companies 2018 in the esteemed presence of tonight's distinguished dignitaries. The publication is a compendium of information about leading corporates of India across a whole spectrum of diverse industries. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we present the 18th edition of the publication India's Top 500 Companies 2018 from Dun & Bradstreet. We now move to the next phase of the evening, which is the Dun & Bradstreet Corporate Awards 2018. And so without any further ado, let's welcome back to the dais our chief guest, Shri Shiv Pratap Shukla Ji, Minister of State for Finance, Government of India, to please join us back on the dais, along with Mr. Manish Sinha and Mr. Julian Prower. And to do the honors right at the top, may I request Shri Hemant Bhargava Ji to please join us back on stage. Here we begin Dun & Bradstreet Corporate Awards 2018. Our first award, it's actually a headline moment. Breaking news with media and broadcasting coming under consideration right up first. And the winner is Z Entertainment Enterprises Limited. And we're expecting plenty of reaction with our second announcement. It's chemicals, after all. The equation worked out in favor of Pidilite Industries Limited. FMCG comes out for inspection now, all securely and glitzily packaged. The unwrapping reveals Hindustan Unilever Limited as the winner. Congratulations, and I'd like to thank Mr. Bhargava for joining us and doing the honors. Thank you, sir. But although we are giving the sectoral awards, we want to recognize a company for their exemplary performance in export services. The award goes to Infosys Limited. Something of interest to everyone in the house is consumer durable and appliances come into the radar, and the award goes to Voltas Limited. The next award literally have threaded their way to the top, and the award for textiles goes to Grasim Industries Limited. Well, enough of appetizers, now we dig in straight into the main course as food products come into consideration. Having said that, the winner is Nestle India Limited. And to give away the next two awards, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Stefan Michelin, CEO, Sodexo Benefits and Rewards Services. Next award, we are digging deep as oil and gas exploration occupies our mind space. Striking it rich is Oil and Natural Gas Corporation Limited. It's time to present the trophy to the leaders in the category Software and BPM, and that would be Tata Consultancy Services Limited. At this juncture, I would also like to thank Mr. Stefan Michelin. Thank you so much for doing the honors. Thank you. The next category is Non-Ferrous and Precious Metals. The winner is Hindustan Zinc Limited. Time to pop the champagne for the winner in the alcoholic beverages category. The award goes to United Spirits Limited. It's agrochemicals going under the magnifying glass next, and the winner is UPL Limited. The atmosphere is truly electric, and more so over the next few moments as electrical products take over center stage, or at least the spotlight right now. The focus is on Havells India Limited. Power equipment goes up in lights, and the name claiming stakes to the top honor is ABB India Limited. To give away the next set of awards, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Suman Chaudhary, President, Ratings and Operations, Smera Ratings, to please join us on stage. Well, there's going to be plenty of interest around the upcoming category. The sector banks goes under the scanner. Finishing ahead in this category is HDFC Bank Limited. Money makes the world go around, and I'm sure everybody agrees here. It definitely does. And our next sector is FIs, NBFCs. Raking in the accolades is Housing Development Finance Corporation Limited. And would like to thank Mr. Suman Chaudhary for joining us and doing the honors. Thank you so much, sir. We are stepping on the accelerator ahead of our next presentation. That's because it's automobiles. The award goes to Maruti Suzuki India Limited. We're all charged up as we explore performance and excellence in the upcoming categories, and that would be batteries. Exide Industries Limited finishes at the top of the file. It takes great fortitude and strength to be the best in your sector, and it was a Steely-like performance that won the day, even the year, in the category Iron and Steel. That winning descriptor belongs to Tata Steel Limited. For the power sector with no guesses, the award undoubtedly goes to Power Grid Corporation of India. We're building up the next award category, that's Construction Infrastructure Development. The winner is Larsen & Toubro Limited. To give away the next set of awards, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Ranjit Gangadharan, GM, New India Assurance. Please join us. Sector is engineering projects and capital goods. Just one winner though, and that's Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. Tires it is as our next category. The award goes to MRF Limited. Congratulations, and at this point I would like to thank Mr. Gangadharan for joining us. Thank you so much, sir, for doing the honors. To do the honor, may I request Mr. Bharat Bhushan Sharma, CEO, Syntex Industries Limited, to please join us on stage. And the category is Fertilizers. The award goes to Coromandel International Limited. Next in line is the category is Gas Processing, Transmission and Marketing, and the award goes to GAIL India Limited. Thank you, Mr. Sharma, for joining us, and thank you so much for doing the honors. Thank you. The next category is Oil Refining and Marketing, and the award goes to Indian Oil Corporation Limited. The next category is Plastic and Plastic Products. The award goes to Supreme Industries Limited. Well, with this, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the sectoral awards where all the industry leaders were felicitated. Well, this is definitely not the end of the awards night. Dun & Bradstreet, in its endeavor to identify all the key players who have shown remarkable resilience, has introduced a new category of awards, the growth category. Here, all the companies who have shown good growth over the past 3 consecutive years have been recognized for their ability to survive, sustain, and grow during a period of volatility have been recognized. To do the honors for this segment, may I invite on stage Mr. Vipin Anand, Zonal Manager, Life Insurance Corporation, to please join us. Best Growth Performance Banks, the first category in this segment. The award goes to IndusInd Bank. The next category in this segment is Best Growth Performance Auto Components. The award goes to MOTHERSON SUMI Systems Limited. The next category in this segment is the Best Growth Performance Consumer Durables. The award goes to Whirlpool of India Limited. Next category in this segment is Best Growth Performance Chemicals. The award goes to GHCL Limited. Thank you, Mr. Vipin Anand, for joining us and doing the honors. Thank you so much. The next category in the Best Growth Performance, Software and BPM. The award goes to Larsen & Toubro Infotech Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the last set of awards. These are the companies which have enhanced brand India and have contributed to the noble causes that are earmarked by our Prime Minister. And in this category is a corporate social responsibility, and the award goes to Wipro Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a unanimous and quadruple round of applause for all our awardees this evening at Dun & Bradstreet Corporate Awards 2018. Let me extend a special thank you to the entire presentation party and all our earlier presenters as well. Let's have a huge round of applause for all of them. May I request Mr. Manish Sinha to present a salva to our honorable chief guest this evening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to officially bring closure on what has been a truly eventful evening. To raise a vote of thanks on our behalf, I request Ms. Preeta Mishra, Director, Learning and Economic Insights Group at Dun & Bradstreet India, to please take the podium.
Thank you. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks, and in fact, no event ends without the expression of gratitude and thank you. It's only fitting that I start by thanking our chief guest for the day, Shri Shiv Pratap Shukla. Thank you, sir, for coming here today. In fact, this event wouldn't have been the success if you were not here. It's also my privilege to thank Mr. Hemant Bhargava. Thank you, sir, for taking time and being here today, and also looking at the contribution that LIC has made to the country. And thank you, Julian, for being here with us today for this event. I would also like to thank our partners without whom this event wouldn't have been possible. LIC, Capital First, Sodexo Benefits and Rewards, New India Assurance, Mahindra & Mahindra, 25 South Reality, Trina Solar India, Smera Ratings, Buma Group, and ET Now. Thank you.
Once again, congratulations to all the awardees of Dun & Bradstreet Corporate Awards 2018. Thank you so much for joining us here, and thank you to our dignitaries and especially our honorable chief guest.
The Dun & Bradstreet Corporate Awards 2018, presented by LIC of India, finally concluded on a very promising note, motivating the corporate world to put in their best efforts in building the Indian economy.
Partnered by Times Influence.